Alright, what's up y'all, LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, forcing myself to use the worst takeover on NBA 2K22 Next Gen. I'll be using advanced gathers in both slots, and I had this ranked far into the F tier on my tier list videos, literally for all 4 seasons so far. I feel like there's really no point in running this, and I feel like running things like finishing moves is a better takeover. But in today's video, we're going to find out if this is actually usable to an extent. So, just show my SIGs. Most notably, I'm working out with the Circus layup package. I really do think this is by far the best layup package you can utilize to try and get the most out of this takeover right here. I'll show why as we get into a couple of gameplays that we have right here. In today's video, I'm also going to be using Gold Acrobat, and I'm sacrificing other finishing badges that I otherwise would use on this build, like Fast Twitch. Grace Under Pressure is something I usually like to utilize at a pretty high level as well. But again, in today's video, we're trying to showcase advanced gathers to its best ability, so I feel like Acrobat utilizes that even better. So again, those are the badges that you're going to see in today's video. I have advanced gathers in both slots. We're going to be working out in the 1v1 court, and it's going to be 4 different gameplays. I'm cutting out all defense, and we got 4 different opponents in every single game here. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, for to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff. And like always, try to one to 500 likes. So for the first gameplay, you're going to see all offensive possessions. I'm showing literally everything as far as the offense goes, even when I don't have takeover on. In the gameplays number 2, 3, and 4, though, you're going to see only takeover. But I want to show to you guys maybe how I play without takeover versus with, and how I can utilize different things as far as the contact dunks go with this pure slasher build. In case anybody doesn't know, if you're new to the channel, I pretty much play on all builds that have 25 3-pointer, and I feel like it's a really cool different thing I can do. And you're going to see, I think I do it pretty well as well. You can see we come out here, green 2 different dunks, get a nice little quick drop on one of them, and now we're almost on double takeover. So I'm just kind of working this dude with a triple threat right here. I will also have a triple threat tutorial coming pretty soon. I'm not sure, it'll probably be within the week at least, but anyway, first possession, I come out here, try and double tap my X button, I get blocked. Second possession though, I'm going to come out here and try something along the lines of this as well, but you're going to see I kind of get stalled up right there. I feel like it's not going to be a good take, so we're going to back that out. I hit him with the Euro right there, really nice take. Now, I want to maybe key in on possessions like this. I want to really wonder and question, and maybe you guys can answer this type of question in the comments for me, if you think that this takeover, especially being double activated, actually does create this to be an offensive possession that works out. Or if you just think that's a well-timed, well-placed Euro and it was just good execution on that and it didn't really need the takeovers by any means. Feel free to give me some feedback on this stuff. I've never really utilized this style of play since literally 2K20, doing things like spins and hops super consistently. I feel like the spin lays, that's been a pretty big thing in my repertoire to an extent, in terms of 2K21 or 2K22, as in this one right here. Unfortunately though, it's a really like depressing take, to be honest with you. So you're gonna see I come out here, I feel like it's a really good take. I mean, I go with his spin, he's moving up toward me as I hit him with the spin and I go around his body. That's the whole point of what I was trying to do right there. And unfortunately, with double slash take on advanced gathers, it gets me open on this, but I can't finish the dunk. It almost looks like I'm even getting put in a contact dunk animation right here too, but unfortunately, he takes me out of it. Also, meanwhile, I have 45 standing dunk. So with 92 driving dunk, and mind you, I have double slash take too. So my driving dunk is getting boosted through the roof. It's well past the 99 point, but obviously if it does max out at 99, then so be it. I have 99 driving dunk. But at the end of the day, that not being a contact dunk and yet me rising straight up and just dunking it with 45 standing dunk and no rise up and bronze fast twitch, it's a little ridiculous if you ask me. Now, I'm coming out here, I'm testing some stuff. I'm kind of just doing all types of freelance BS. And you can see this one right here is a really interesting take too. I mean, that's an obviously pretty contested Euro layup. And you're going to see in this first game, the Euros were succeeding at a really high rate. I mean, this right here is really nice. Like, he's playing a hands-up defense down below. It might be a tough contact dunk. This also, he's really in not that great of position, so I could potentially contact dunk this. But either way, you're going to see he goes for the little hands up. He goes for the jump as well. Really nice Euro animation. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key almost look like I travel right there. But either way, you can see decent animation on that. I believe the contest percentage was 20 something, like 22. I do apologize for that. I'm now realizing that because I cut out the defense, I'm not exactly showing the contest percentages on most of these layups. I do recall what most of them were though. Either way, though, you can see next possession with no takeover, come out here with a crazy contact dunk, playing some really solid defense on this. I do kind of give up the open corner 3 to an extent. He wasn't on it quick enough. Get the pluck steal. I do have a decent take to the paint right here, but I'm here for the content. You know, I'm trying to showcase the acrobat, the spin lays, the Euros, stuff like that, the hop lays, and I just end up missing right there. We get another stop though, get the ball back. I'm gonna end up coming back to the top of the key. You're gonna see the dribble moves that I have on this are really nice too. I mean, look at this stuff. De'Aaron Fox, Iverson, all combined together. The De'Aaron Fox signature size up, the Allen Iverson size up escape package, all types of that stuff. It looks so good with the way that I can dribble with that. But unfortunately, especially when I talk about animations, this Michael Jordan stuff, bro, I don't know if I can do too much more of it. I mean, I'm going for the contact dunk right here, right? Like, I'm literally going for this contact dunk, and then boom, like this pops up, and it's really hard to time when you see this pop up. Now, if I could ever master that, and I will keep trying, I 100% will keep trying, but that Michael Jordan dunk, bro, is just hard. It's really hard to time, and the timing on contact dunks are delayed, so with how fast that dunk is and regular dunk timing not being delayed, it makes it really hard to kind of compensate between the two of those things. Anyway, come back out here again, hit the spin, literally in the direction of him, and it still ends up working. So I don't know, man. At the end of the day, the circus layup package combined with acrobat, I think low-key might just be kind of fire on its own in general, minus having the advanced gathers takeovers. But I will say, my eyes have opened a little bit to the advanced gathers just from doing this whole like recording of the video and stuff like that. You're gonna see we got an 84 win percent in this game right here. Now moving forward, I'm only showing when I have takeover activated. Now mind you, when it comes to a competitive aspect, whether I'm losing or winning this game, I'm changing up my badge counts quite a bit. I'm also sacrificing the fact that I could be running like double lock take to help me get stops and stuff like that too, whether that be, you know, perimeter badge drop and then extreme clamps in the tier 2 or something. Overall, I'm sacrificing quite a bit when it comes to my playstyle here, so just know I'm not. And also like stuff like this, I mean, I go for the spin lay, it's too far out, I'm just tweaking. It's a new style for me as well, so if I end up losing to people like this who have a like 84 win percentage or something like that, who are coming out here on the 1v1 court to sweat, listen bro, it is what it is. I really don't care if I lose some of these games. I'm not too worried about it. I'm here for the videos. I'm here for the content. It is what it is. And, you know, this is pretty entertaining to play like this, too. I like playing outside the box. But unfortunately, sometimes people are just going to play me really tight and just kind of force me to go with the quick drops or just regular dunks. So it is what it is. Speaking of playing them tight, I end up going for the reach-in right there. Overreaching. Super overreaching. Right, here we go with the spin lay. Probably didn't even have to do that, though. This is what I'm saying. This is kind of to make an argument as to why not to run advanced gathers. You really don't even have to do stuff like this. I mean, through the whole game so far, I can just go for the quick drop right here, and it's as simple as that, right? I mean, he can't catch up to me on that. Even if he gets a nice little chase down, it's not going to do anything. I will say, though, with this spin, I did kind of seal him off pretty well, and if advanced gathers is making it so I don't lose this ball right here more often, and I don't have to worry about the body bumps so much, it actually is a kind of viable sense. I mean, that's the only problem with doing these spins most times is that if I do go for a sort of crab to an extent, right, on this layup right here, where I kind of body block him, then if I can avoid getting those body bumps when the ball like runs into him because of advanced gathers, then it might actually be a pretty viable takeover. I mean, honestly, I find it to be kind of an accessory takeover to an extent. Like, it helps me with the way that I would play, where I can still continue to play like this with the quick drops or going for contact dunks or whatever the case may be, or, you know, just mixing in the spins in the euros and stuff like that when I need to. Also, real quick, just from an IQ standpoint, I understand some of you guys are probably like, oh, don't jump at this stuff, bro. He's going to just do this to you all the time. Listen. It's 17 to 16. If he gets a three-pointer, there's literally no difference at all. He literally just needs 2 possessions to win regardless. If he gets the 2-pointer, I don't like that. I want to make him actually have to shoot the ball, especially after, you know, minimal dribbling. It is what it is. But either way, I'd much rather him shoot this shot than to be getting a wide-open layup or something like that, where if he made that layup instead, he now has 19 points, and all he needs is 2 points to win. So either way, it was just going to be 2 possessions. Overall, though, I play bad defense, and he just ends up getting open from 3, and obviously it's not looking too hot for me here. I go for the spin lay. Again, I'm here for the content, you know, commit to the bit, and that's what the motto is with that, right? I'm trying to make sure that I can get the content across, and I go for a euro right here. It ends up not even getting blocked. It just literally airballs to an extent. He doesn't get a hand on it. So when in doubt, mash it out. Simple as that. I come down here. He's going to jump again. He's going to jump again. And then I'm going to get him. I mean, bro, like, this is the problem with the takeover too, and why I say it's one of the most useless. I just think in general, there's certain mechanics in this game that are so overpowered that there's really no point in running stuff like advanced gathers, where contact dunks are already really good in my opinion. Or the mashing is already really good as well. So to run stuff like this isn't really super viable, if you ask me. But it is fun. It is really fun, I will say that much. But again, coming out here, we're just going to mash it out. Once again, game's getting serious, so I'm trying to win it at this point. But he's going to end up getting right past me on this one right here. I just can't cut him off quick enough. My player just kind of turns around. I may have let go of LT right here in an attempt to actually just like try and chase him down or to cut him off and start running faster. I wonder though, it may have been better if I just kept holding LT and just committed to trying to cut him off with this, because you're going to see, I feel like I low-key maybe could have, but again, I just kind of let go of LT and release and try and sprint this way. But again, player reaction time is just not quick enough, and it's unfortunately an L right there. Anyway, moving along. Game 3, we have a guy who averages 16 points per game but has a 36 win percentage. Honestly, pretty interesting. Means he probably stays in a lot of these 1v1 games, and obviously that's pretty much all he plays, right? But means he's in the game at least. I mean, he's not getting blown out. But anyway, you're going to see Advanced Gatherers showcased quite a bit in this game. It's a smaller guard. I could just take advantage of this a little bit more and do a little bit more freelance stuff with it. And again, bro, I really am liking these dribble moves. They feel really smooth and really usable and kind of fancy to an extent as a slasher. I just like that I can kind of play around at the top and just really, I don't have quick chain on this build, my 6'7" right here. I don't even have quick chain, but these dribble moves, it really does feel like I have quick chain to an extent. Anyway, you can see right there, Euro, it was like 11% contested. I end up going with the hop right here, considered a little bit of a paint mash, where again, I have the smaller guard on me. So I'm able to do stuff like this. It really feels a little bit like 2K20 when I go for this, where I'm just literally running at him, tap my X button. Again, Circus layup package is pretty much the Jamal Crawford. You are going to see this showcased a little bit more moving forward in this video from this point forward, but again, right here, go for the hop, end up on the other side of him. Beautiful stuff. I love to see that. I mean, and that's what you want this takeover to do, 100%. Right here, a little bit of an explanation. I have like literally no takeover bar left on this, so I was just going to run right into the paint and see if I could get something to go right here. Again, I'm here to just showcase this stuff. I end up getting a pump fake right here, and then we just go up at the take. It is what it is. Again, I'm here for the content. I'm not here to be going super comp, beat people by 14 points if they're not good. It is what it is, bro. I really don't care. Anyway, right there, we go with that hop again, the Jamal Crawford layup package. It's a beautiful thing, bro. I love seeing stuff like that. It's so fun to be a flashy slasher to an extent and not have to sit here and worry about shooting the ball or anything like that. I mean, obviously it'd be a huge perk of my game. Dudes be talking about me like I'm Giannis or something like that. Like if I could shoot the ball, be the greatest 2K player to ever touch this game. Listen, bro, it is what it is. I don't really care to do stuff like that. I'm sure it's not that hard to shoot the ball at the 95 3-pointer or something like that, but I have a lot of enjoyment in playing of this play style that I am pretty known for to an extent. Anyway, come out here with the slash take. It's going to be the single instead this time instead of the double, but you can see we just literally hop right through him. This is what I'm getting at, bro. This is like a really, really enhanced version of doing this. I don't really think this happens without that takeover right there. Now, is that comp enough to really ever want to do? I don't think so, but again, it does add another layer to slashing, and I think it actually is pretty fun. All right, so again, for game 3, we go 11 for 11. It's kind of expected against a smaller guard like this. I mean, he really stood no chance on defense. And most of these smaller guards, though, they are really nice at offense, so it is a little bit tough to defend them sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's what we made this build for. It's the small guard killer. I literally named that. So this is a 6'7" that has great perimeter defense, 98 perimeter D, 90 steal rating, really good defensive badge counts. And again, I have close shot, post control, drop stepper, fast twitch, grace under pressure on this, so they literally can't defend me at all anyway. Now, on this one, I want to showcase to you guys some defense with the double slash take. So, as a lot of you guys maybe saw in the video a couple days ago, I think it was like 2 days ago from this point, and again, you're gonna see a nice little hop that we end up just getting a little mash off of. But as a lot of you guys saw, I showcased all the attributes that are boosted by every takeover. For slasher, you're getting a lot of speed. So even with me running accelerator on a build that has 87 speed, what I'm gonna be able to get is literally 99 when I have double slash take activated. So with that, we have elite defense. I mean, I'm moving super fast. Like, it's super crazy, bro. And again, I really do think this is another value to running slash takeover. It not only boosts your offense, but it does boost your defense as well. Vertical, strength, speed, acceleration. I mean, it boosts your ball handling and speed with ball, plus the acceleration as well. So overall, I think it's pretty valid, honestly. Once again, though, right here, I'm going for this hop. If you guys have any advice on this, feel free to let me know. I think maybe just because I have limitless takeoff and I'm used to where I'm trying to go for the dunks on, that I'm doing this from too far out. Maybe I have to do this a little bit closer, honestly, because I tap X like probably right about here. What I'm hoping for here is that I'm going to be running to the right with my stick, and then I'm going to move it to the left at the last second right here, and essentially it's going to just kind of hop over to the left with that Jamal Crawford layup package where I kind of just go behind the back. The ball is going to go like right here, and then I'll just lay it up with the left hand over here. That's what I'm hoping for, but it doesn't happen, and I'm noticing this is happening to me quite a bit. Also, you guys saw I tried the self lob in this situation. I don't really have any Lob City finisher on this. I feel like I've been running special delivery. Also, I just want to say from a competitive standpoint, this is why I never ever do that stuff. I'm only trying to conserve my takeover and stuff like that, have it last longer. That right there is the animation I was hoping for the last time that I was talking about. But again, I never shoot the ball in this situation because stuff like this happens to me all the time, bro. I get knocked down, dudes get wide open free 3-pointers off of it because I can't get up. So we just don't do that anymore unless I'm trying to, you know, in this video showcase the takeover. But look at this stuff, bro. This is crazy. Like, I'm literally jumping through him and getting a dunk out of the Jamal Crawford layup. That's a beautiful thing, bro. And Yes, it doesn't take a lot of skill to do that. I will say it doesn't happen very often though. I will also say that. So right here, once again, could have an easy bucket, but I'm going to come back out. I want to showcase this takeover as much as possible. We're going to be working a little bit more Jamal Crawford action. Now, I want to kind of break this one down. I want to see what you guys think of this as well. So I'm trying to break down when this would be a good time against certain defenders because he's driving really hard to the right to cut off my contact dunk, I would assume is what he's thinking, right? Or to stop me from getting to the dead zone. One of those two things at least. So I'm thinking it's a really good idea, but he doesn't commit super hard. He ends up going for a reach in on this and ends up just whiffing on it. So I don't know, was this really a good time to do this or not? I'm not exactly sure. His player definitely like adjusts at the very last second though and goes for that reach in. Obviously it's with the wrong hand and it is what it is, and it ends up working in my favor as well. But overall, I just was kind of curious what you guys think of this one right here. I'm really trying to like get in my brain when's a good time to do stuff like this, even if I don't have the takeover on. It's probably never, to be honest with you, from a competitive standpoint. But again, I'm trying to get on some elite slasher stuff right here. I want to be nice with this stuff. And again, you're gonna see it works once again on that take right there. This one right here though is gonna be ugly. It's gonna be horrible. This man's literally sitting down here hitting his emote, and I end up spinning and literally. Yeah, bro, I'm totally getting contested enough for me to fade away from the basket while doing that stuff. I mean, it's literally just like, bro, what is this? Like, I'm trying to get over to the right of him. I continue this animation and like lay it up with my right hand. Boom, it's in. But here we go. I'm running straight into a guy who's dancing around and I just can't go for the lay. It is what it is, though. I really don't care. But again, I'm trying to just kind of gaze upon this and wonder where's the best time to do stuff like this. I also am curious why I'm getting this so often too. I'm kind of just hitting pump fakes rather than doing a hop layup or anything like that, or a hop dunk, where I'm trying to do the hop animation. I'm literally just setting my feet and like getting a pump fake though. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate this. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm still kind of in the mashing area, but it's not exactly dead zone either. So if I don't go right up with this, or if someone has pogo stick, then I'm kind of just screwed right here. This isn't going in, especially against a taller defender that does have pogo or good block rating or interior defense or whatever. And now we're just committed to the dead zone. Now I'm just trying to win the game. I don't have my takeover anymore, and there's no shot at getting it. So I'm just going to come down here. You know the deal. Just pump fake, go up with the lay. Doesn't matter how contested it is. It's always going to go in. So again, a couple of different things to gaze upon as far as like, is it worth it or not? Probably not. No, not really. It's still one of the worst takeovers in the game, but it was fun. I will say that much. But I mean, when contact dunking is so much better and mashing is so much better and quick drops are so much better, there's really not a huge necessity to do stuff like this. But again, I think there is still a case to be made for the true slashers, which they are extinct. They are completely gone from this game besides me and probably a handful of other people. But for those specific people, I think this is a pretty viable takeover. Now, if you want to run it double, I don't know. If you want to run like literally maybe finishing moves primary and then this one secondary, or if you want to run a lock take and then run this as a secondary, or run this as a primary and then run lock take behind it, I think you totally make a case for that. But I don't know, man. Advanced Gathers, it's not competitive. I'll put it like that. Anyway, that's all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, to drop a like, sub if you're new to on the noties. Good stuff, and like I said in the intro, let's try 1 to 500 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put gathers in the comments. Story supports made all the way through. But again, just give me your guys' feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any improvements that you think I could do as far as the way I was approaching the hop lays or the spins or the euros or anything like that. And I'm open to feedback for sure. I'm sure there's someone out there who has utilized this stuff a whole lot more than I have this year. I've just been trying to master the contact dunk to its best ability, but overall, I haven't really addressed this style of play so much. But anyway, that's all for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. None of that. Take it easy, man. Peace.